what's going on, everybody? This your boy Tramaine Long, and today we back with another video, another special one, because we are interviewing Black Boi The Sheep. Hey man, what's going on, y'all? So listen, y'all, I got my guy Black Boi The Sheep right here. Let's give it up for Black Boi The Sheep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got my dog, Black Boi The Sheep. Black, you know what I mean? So listen, y'all. Before I start, asking him questions, and so before we can get to know him, this whole thing is I'm bringing people on so that y'all can get to know artists that I have worked with or people that I do ministry with. And so, Black is my brother. I'm talking about, I've been knowing Black since I was like 16, 17 years old. And we older now, you know. Um, so man, like I learned so much from this guy when it comes to music. When it comes to that R&B, that singing and stuff like that, this dude, he pushed me, he the one kind of like helped me to make sure like, we was in a group back in the day called Certified,
Definitely bring that back.
and we definitely do need to do another certified project. We've been saying that for 10 years. We've been saying that for a long time, since '08, I think. But yeah, man, we definitely need to do that. But this guy has been a blessing to me when it comes to music. He has been on me about like trying to help me find my style. Like, hey, bro, you sound good, bro. Would you sound like them? you know, but or just want to come down to penmanship. Just trying to make sure that like hey, bro, that was cool, but bro, I would have said it like this. Like just having somebody just being in the studio with you, man. I remember those late nights. We be up late. Like I be sleep, he's up writing, or he sleep, or I'm up recording my verse. Like, so man, like this dude is a real guy, man. He's a stand-up guy. This is one of the guys, man, to be honest with you. If it wasn't y'all see me being a minister now, but if it wasn't for this dude right here, once I told him in the car that day, back in '08, in the car in front of on Bankhead, and I said, hey bro, man, I think the Lord is calling me to give my life to him. And this, he's one of the really street dudes I know. And for this dude to tell me, bro, whatever you do, just don't play with him. And like, did I fall short on this journey? Yeah, but those words stuck with me and they still stick to me to this day. It's not to play with what our Heavenly Father. So I thank God for him, man, and I pray that I was a inspiration to him in some form of fashion. But so let's give it up for Black Boi The Sheep. Yeah. So Black, man, look, listen, bro. I want you to, let the people know a little bit about you, who you are, where you from, and a little bit about your background. You know what I'm saying? Let the people know, bro. What you got?
Man, I'm trying to let me see how I can cut it short because man, my life was a movie. Like for real, like you hear people say it, and a lot of these people ain't really did or have done half of the stuff that you hear them talking about in the street, man. You know what I'm saying? Like you say, we done did a lot of music together. I don't know why I done lied in a verse. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if I put something in a verse, I really lived that.
For sure.
You see what I'm saying? So I'm gonna try to keep it real short and sweet. But like, man, I've been on the west side all my life. To be honest, I was
West
born.
Side of what? West side of what though? For people who can know. West side of what?
The west side of Atlanta, Bankhead, West side, Hollywood Road. Yeah, that side. I ain't but one side.
The best side.
One side, man. But yeah, I've been over there all my life, man. In and out the streets. Well, really just in and now being out the street. You know what I'm saying? And that alone was a journey. And to be honest with you, bro, it kind of saddens me to see a lot of the stuff that's going on right now with the youth. When I can look back and say that I did that, and only if they knew where that road in. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, that's what it is, man. Went from a boy to a man. Grew up raised in the street, man, right down the west side, zone 1 of Atlanta. The real bankhead, man, and I went from that to this.
So
all in a nutshell.
So what is like, growing up in the street, growing up in the hood, like I lived on Bankhead, I stayed on Simpson Road. Some people probably don't know. If you're from Atlanta, you know what we're talking about. I know a lot of people heard T.I. and Shawty Low talk about Bankhead and stuff like that. But when you from Atlanta, I'm talking about when you from Atlanta. I ain't talking about people that they just claim it. We're talking about when you from Atlanta, you know about Central Road. You know about Hollywood Road. You know about Johnson Road. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? You know about the Bluff. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? Like, so you know about the college parks and the Washington Roads and all those different places like that. So when you like how that impacted your way of how you view music, like just being growing up in those environments.
I mean, to live the lifestyle that I was living was an impact all in itself.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? So that kind of that the impact that life had on me, period, and just living that life is what was put into the music.
Okay.
So in a sense, it kind of made it easy for me when you know how to play with the words and bounce the words around. So just the impact of being raised in the street, like that reflected on the music.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. So for somebody that's in the street life right now and they want to get out the street life, what advice would you give them?
Uh, man, I would say, man, you gotta face the man in the mirror. You see what I'm saying? You gotta face the man in the mirror, and you can't be worried about the people that's looking at the man. You see what I'm saying? A lot of people are just influenced,
Mm-hmm.
and so they get caught up in the street. Believe it or not, I guarantee you, like it's a lot of young guys right now that really want to be doing something else. They just don't know how to pull away from
Mm-hmm.
their peers and the situations that they already in. There's a lot of them that want to get away from it, but they don't want to be viewed as home a sucker or he
Mm-hmm.
lame or you know what I'm saying, and they just don't know how to get away from it.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So what I would tell them is, man, just confront the man in the mirror and don't worry about the people that's looking at the fleshly man, period. Like once you can confront that man in the mirror and you just gotta be strong enough to walk away from it. It ain't a lot of times it ain't easy. And I'm glad you tell the story about how we talked in the car and I told you just don't play with them.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to tell you that because I done had my times where I felt like God was pulling on me, like
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to, and I was young then, but I
Mm-hmm.
kept going back. You see what I'm saying? So it
Mm-hmm.
was kind of like tug of war with the streets and God, and I got wrapped up into what was going on in the street when I should have been over here.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what I would tell them. I mean, if somebody younger had more questioning, then I can get more in depth, man. And to be honest with you, it'd be a lot of situations where I see like people my age that kind of uh uplift the younger generation doing some of the stuff that they was doing
Mm-hmm.
or doing some of the stuff that we was doing, and they kind of uplifted, and everybody just want to put it on the young generation. Oh, they this and that, but it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and a lot of when I make that point to a lot of people tell me, they say, "Oh, man, you can try your hardest to raise your kids right, and they still go do it." But see, you got to realize that they still had parents that'll tell them, hey man, boy, you better go out there and you better hit that block. You better hit that block. And so you being that parent that's trying to raise your kid right, they still pressured by their peers and what they think is cool. You see what I'm saying? But the peer that they're watching and looking up to, they still got it from somebody older than them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting here thinking about this, right? And I don't know why this is on my mind, but you being a father, um, yeah, we like I'm telling y'all one thing about black men, like even through all the street stuff, how many kids you got?
Nah,
You said 9?
nah.
He got 9 kids.
Yeah, one that is one that me and the mom was kind of on the fence, and I made all the necessary moves to find it out. So yeah, nah.
So my brother got 9 children, right? And this is something like this. I'm so proud of this dude. Like this is one of the dudes when it comes to this. How many you don't mind me asking, how many baby mamas you had?
6, I want to say.
He had 6 baby mamas. So you talking about he been having kids since he was young. And so but one thing I can always say about this dude, the man take care of his kids. Right? So for when I see a man that been in the street, that hustled, did what he had to do, but at the same time he take care of his kids. Like, can you explain to the people like what is the mindset of what is your mindset when it comes to your kids?
Man, to be honest with you, man, like I can say then, like see it, they get grown and they feel like they kind of know more than we do. You see what I'm saying? But man, I can honestly say when uh when my first son, mama was pregnant with him, I had just got shot up.
Mm.
And man, just sitting in that hospital feeling like a statistic. That what kind of started detouring me, and I was still being pulled on. So it was kind of hard when you go from hustling in the street, you getting some money to just not having no money, and you got to get back out there and you got to get back out there and get it because that's that mentality that you have. But honestly, man, like my kids in a sense saved my life, bro.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that's still on the fence right now that they grown that they ain't gonna understand until they mature enough to say, okay, well, let me see what he's saying.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, bro, I hate to say it, bro, but it's a lot of women that gotta stop. Now, I ain't speaking for every woman because if you're a real woman, then you know how to handle the business. But you got a lot of women that be bitter that a dad ain't with them no more, and they'll try to take them through pure hell.
Mm-hmm.
I dealt with all that. You feel what I'm saying? And I still stood on all 10 and handled my business the way I was supposed to handle my business. But man, my kids, in a sense, man, I can honestly say my kids saved my life, bro, because like when I was in the street, bro, and then I got shot again after I got shot up.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? When I had my first son, I was 18, just getting ready to turn 19, and I was sitting graded.
Mm-hmm.
And back then, statistics said that the average black man won't live to see past 18 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was shot up, bro, then they just rolled me in the hallway. Ain't nobody come check to see where he shot at or none of that. And so with me not even knowing where I was shot at, it was kind of running through my head like, man, I'm finna be another statistic. Ain't nobody came down here and checked on me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know where I'm hit. Ain't nobody came to see how badly he shot up and none of that. I said, man, I'm 18. I ain't finna see 19. And just when I made it, when God brought me out of it, bro, I had a mindset that if anything happened to me, like what my child, you see what I'm saying? And to be still in the street, like I felt like it would have been selfish for me to know that I can lose my life to the street, whether it's in prison or dead, and I got a child out here.
Mm-hmm.
Now just being honest, I was cool for a minute, but I got pulled right back out there.
Mm-hmm. And you know, and that leads me to this thought process of just like you may not somebody may not even be in the street, you know what I'm saying? But they can be dealing with some type of thing that is keeping them away from God, you know, and they try to get right, and then that thing has a stronghold on it and then pull them back for whatever reason, you know, and I'm happy to see just think about that. I'm happy to see that, you know, it's a this just to know that it's a process. We all go through a process because I remember a hothead black. You know what I'm saying, back in the day. You know, so he was the person that you call when some stuff finna go down. Like, you know what I'm saying? But now
Did he pull up though?
you pulled up. You pulled up. But now, but see, now you done mature, so now you automatically like you'll sit there and like, nah, I ain't feeling good. Like you may not like it, but you have matured so much to where you gonna calm down to where you just like let it go. And I done seen you do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, man, like it's a wonderful thing to see a man grow. You know, and I know you had your father and your mother, but sometimes like, you know, just in some households, just because you have both parents does not mean that your parents was there, or you had a male figure really pouring into you in the right way, you know. And
Exactly.
so and sometimes you have people that did have parents pouring to them the right way, and they still just want to be knuckleheads and do what they want to do. So but at the end of the day, just to see you and other men like you just, you know, get it together. I remember, like, you know, we talk about stuff with me back in the day, like, you know what I'm saying, just hard headed, not listening. You know what I mean? Hard headed, not listening, and you know, it's but I had to work on that. I was very immature, but I didn't have guidance. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't had nobody really teaching me certain things. I had a chip on my shoulder. I want to show everybody I can do it myself. You know what I'm saying? But as life started tearing my butt up, you know, I had to realize, like, let me start listening to what they're saying. You know,
Exactly. See, you fail enough times to reach your hand out.
mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Like sometimes you just gotta fall it's good to pick yourself back up. But
Sometimes you
sometimes you
gotta
got to
fall before you get stronger, boy. Push up.
push up.
Hey, that's a bar. That's a bar, not for me, from him.
Make sure
Sometimes you
don't
gotta
nobody
lay on
steal
your
that.
back just to look up.
Make sure don't nobody steal that, man, because they do that.
But
They do that.
yeah, man, like, you know, so let me ask you a question. Like, what keeps you motivated every day to keep growing? Because one thing I can say about this dude, another thing I can say about this dude, he a businessman. He's one of out of my crew, one of the first ones that had his own business and and really like making moves. And so he's the guy that, like, sometimes I'll call like, hey bro, what you think about this? What this type of move when it comes to finances, kind of money, and whatever it may be. But, you know, what motivates you to keep going? Like, you know what I'm saying, to do this, to grind and to do certain things. And I ain't talking about the music because we ain't got there yet, because we on your head. But but when it comes to like, you know, working and grinding, like, you know, what motivates you?
And this might sound kind of weird, man, but death,
Say that again.
death,
Death.
Death.
And why
That
you
that
say that?
that because that's the only thing that's promised to us in life, death. So I ain't saying I'm trying to die or ready to die, none of that, but just knowing I'm gonna leave at some point,
Yeah.
I want to make sure generations are straight. Like a lot of my kids, they still don't understand, but I understand because I done been that age before too. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? But death and the struggle because I know where I came from. And that's why it kind of irked me to see certain people our age still doing some of the same stuff that we were doing back then. And some people get mad because I try to tell them how to do this or do that. But then I done had people say, "Oh, he think he this or he think he that now." So I get glorified if I was still out in the street
Mm-hmm.
selling crack and killing people that look just like me and some of them that don't look like me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So I get glorified for that. But the whole purpose for the hustle and the whole drive for the hustle was for us to get out of those struggles and out of those situations.
Yeah.
So to be one of the ones like what the song say, millions didn't make, but I'm one of the
Yeah.
ones who did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So to be one of those ones, you know what I'm saying? And bro, I ain't got why I'm not where I wanna be.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely can't let nobody pull me back to where I was. Like,
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? Like that's crazy. So that's what motivates me to sometimes just be able to sit back and count some of my accomplishments and still be able to look back like, man, I remember when I this just what I wanted to do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? Mom and daddy was struggling and couldn't get me half this stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Now the roles don't reverse. Like I try any chance I get, man. My parents will tell you, like, man, I want to take care of.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's they my motivation. You feel what I'm saying? Like I said, coming from the struggle, bro, and just can count some of those some of the accomplishments just to
Mm-hmm.
have a whole different mindset and to be able to look back. I'm always looking forward, but still just to be able to just sit where I'm at now and be like, man, that's where I came from. I don't want to go back. That's the motivation. And so I say death because if I die and I go back there, then my kids, I done failed my kids.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, it's really just the struggling and knowing where you came from, knowing where you at, and knowing where you want to go.
Bet. All right. So so I want to kind of like I want to get into some music now, bro. We go, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to kind of know your backstory a little bit, and thank you, for sharing some of that stuff too. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's your testimony, and God, bro, you a blessing. You a blessing, you a miracle, all that, just like me, you know. Um, but when it comes to this music, bro, when it comes down to how do you feel about right now, uh you listening to the radio and you hear a lot of these people sound just how you were sounding back then, and nobody was doing what you was doing. Now everybody kind of, I mean, almost to the T, like they done heard your style, and now people kind of doing you.
Hey, let me say this right here. Like, I ain't none of this scripted. Like, that
Yeah,
man called me and said, "Hey, man, I want to interview." I'm cool. We did it right off the wind.
yeah.
So I'm kind of glad you brought that up because most people probably wouldn't even believe it.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just God, bro. Like that just proved that God real. Like to me, I say it all the time. Like a lot of times, like because I know the industry do it a lot. Like if you like an underground artist or something, and you put something out there and you don't know how to put your music out there, they really stealing that stuff. Like they
Mm-hmm.
really steal ideas.
For
Trust
sure.
me, they do that. You know what I'm saying? So I used to look at it like somebody might be done heard something, and then they just jumped on the wave, but don't nobody really know my name. I'm just the underground artist at the time. You feel what I'm saying? So that's how I used to feel at some point. But now I kind of sit back and like, man, you ain't the only one that God blessed with one thing for sure. I still got all the old equipment. You feel what I'm saying? Like I can
that old
actually
Max
go
is
back.
sitting over there, ain't it?
It's right behind me right now. It's right, it's right behind this screen right here.
Yeah,
And
that
one thing
Max is
about the
oh
Max,
08, baby.
man, and one thing about the Max.
Oh 08,
But see,
oh 07.
I still got music from when y'all was doing the flood game thing. You feel what I'm saying? So when I had
Chopper
verses,
Squad.
yeah, so like the late 90s.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I still got stuff where the Chopper Squad. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you're right. Way before Flood Game.
Flood Game, yeah.
Way before Flood Game, but yeah, Chopper Squad. Dang. But yeah, bro, I look at it now, I just look at it like, man, God just blessed a lot of other people, but I can truly go back into some of the old files because you saying that, I guarantee you people wouldn't believe it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
People would not believe how a lot of this stuff that's going on right now, and people like new people, I ain't gonna call no name, but new people come on the radio and people call, man, bro, that's you. I thought that, bro, what are you folks out? I'm telling you, like, but I still got the old equipment, man. I can pull songs up from the late 90s and early 2000s where I've been doing it, where I've been had this sound with people. I still think I'm unique. I still think I'm different in my own way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I put certain stuff on the internet here and there, and I have people from other cities and stuff telling me that. You know what I'm saying? But that sound, man, I've been doing it.
You know what's so crazy though, bro? Like I remember it was it was a little run. This had to be 07. It was a little run that you was doing. And we kept looking like, I remember me and Cece was like, what are he doing? Like, it don't sound good. What are you doing? And not realizing like you was trying to create something different and unique because you didn't want to sound like everybody else. And then later on, I'd have heard it so much, I catch myself doing it. Like, but it wasn't bad. It really wasn't that was bad. We just never heard it before.
But I remember we used to freestyle on the street. Like everybody used to tell me it sounded good. They were like, bro, but it sounded like you singing. You rapping, bro, but it sounded like you singing, bro. Now you got to rap. I remember it was a dude that stayed across the street from me on Old Dog Bank here when we stayed behind West Forest. He stayed across the street named Lil D. We're all me, him, Vic, just a bunch of you to be out there on the street. And we just be freestyling. So when I come in, they be like, bro, it fine, but no, bro, you sound like you singing, you ain't rapping. So, I dealt with that for a long time.
I see. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so, but I appreciate it though, because like I said earlier, it's like at that time, I was trying to find myself. And I had to been like 2019, 20 at the time. So I was trying to figure out who I was. Like, cause this is like post Job Corps. So cause you remember when we was in Job Corps, we had all that stupid stuff going on, and dude was hating on me, and he telling me like, bro, you ain't a true MC, which like I can't even, looking back at it, I wasn't that great as a rapper, but I was a dope producer. Dope beat maker, because I wasn't even really a producer at the time. I'm just a beat maker, because the difference.
But
go ahead.
Yeah, not to cut y'all, bro. Let me say this before I slip my mind. But to be honest with you, bro, then none of that hate started coming until after we started doing the little shows in the gym and we had the crowd going crazy.
Yeah, and you're right, because they were coming, but so this old, y'all. Nobody but heard over this stuff. Trust me, this is old. Like, but it was just funny because, I could never understand, and sometimes God will allow certain things. I definitely wasn't thinking spiritual at that time, but sometimes God will close certain doors that He don't want us to go through. He was protecting. It's a lot of stuff that we done had opportunities to do, and God closed the doors on it. And like, to be honest with you, we should be out. People should know us a lot, but people don't realize that. But people should know us a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? But God closed certain doors so that can't happen. Because when that happened in Job Corps, you know, that's when the film, like, because we was at Albany, Georgia, and Job Corps, Turner Job Corps.
Yeah.
And you know, I was setting it up. I had the dorm. I had my studio in my dorm, my laptop. I had my little, you know, me. Everybody coming in. I had to have. It was 2 preachers on Job Corps. You had me, the producer, and the beat maker, and you had the one that cut hair. So everybody used to come to my dorm. It was 3 of us in a room, and my roommates just get mad because everybody be in the dorm, in my dorm room, try to rap or do something, you know. So we in there making music, and I'm talking to the people at I'm talking to the people over the gym, the coaches and stuff. So, hey, can we get the gym? So can we do a concert? You know, whatever. And I'm saying this stuff up, and so all this stuff happening now. We getting the actually it was the lady, the coach, one of the coach ladies that set it up so we can go to film our studio. And they ain't tell me, so they ain't want me to go. So it was like, you know, Tramaine, just for the real MCs. And I was just like, dang though, but bro, I thought we were cool. Like, I thought we would, like, you know how we one circle, loyalty is key. I'm thinking like we all supposed to be cool. But that showed me then that people be out for themselves and stuff like that. And sometimes people do be hating. But I do know that I wasn't that great of a rapper. But I thank them for that though. Now I look back on it, I thank them for that because it made me want to make sure I got my balls up. And so when we was doing after Job Corps, this is right around the certified time when all of us are being there, me, you, Pimp, everybody, we being there just rapping. And it was just like it was like a friendly competition push that everybody trying to have the hardest bars on the song. Like, you know, I miss that. Like, I'm in here by myself recording, but it's nobody. I come on, bro, let go. What you got? But they hard. Hey, nah, bro, you can go back and write that over, but like they ain't that good, bro. Like, ain't nobody pushing nobody. You know what I'm saying? No more. And I just hear a lot of, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, so tell me what you thought about that time when we was doing that. Like, pre-certified, because we're gonna get to certified, but pre-certified when we was in those just writing and everybody just working.
Man, that was magic to me, bro.
What?
You see what I'm saying? Because see, like when you look at it then, like we was really doing a friendly competition bar for bar. Like it really ain't no content in the music. Don't get me wrong, it's a lot of rappers that I like right now. You know what I'm saying? Like the younger generation, there's a lot of stuff that I do still. You know what I'm saying? But it was competition, like friendly competition, bar for bar. Oh boy, y'all gonna have to come see me when after y'all hit it verse.
Boy.
You feel what I'm saying? Like it was real competition. Like you
hey, so hey, the camera. All right, that's a hard. But anyway, so one thing, so you remember when we was working on my Odyssey albums, that R&B album I did in 404 Plainville, and we had Young Maid, and it was that ATM machine song. And guess what? Young Maid he can spit.
Yeah, definitely.
Boy got bars. But on this particular song, yeah, on this particular song, but I had too though. I had some stuff that was trash too. So, but on this particular song, like everybody was like, "No, bro, no, you take a ball, bro. No, bro, you take a ball. I put you on there. I put you on there after that, but you killed it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, but he recognized it wasn't a ego thing.
Right, exactly.
He recognized, he like, nah, he was like, yeah, I didn't do that good on it. He recognized it, like, especially after he heard yours. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, doing music, it should be confidence there, but it shouldn't be an arrogance there. Like, you know, can't nobody
Definitely.
tell me nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? You should be confident in who you are as an artist, but it's
Yeah, your
always
craft.
room to grow. Go ahead.
Definitely. Definitely.
Oh, thought you had something to say. So I'm ask you about this question. I'm ask you about this right here, bro. I know I'm doing a lot of talking, but it's just making. See, that what happened when you like interview like
Reminisce.
friends you grew up with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we just start talking. So I want to tell people about the first time before, like when we really started doing the R&B stuff.
Well, hold up. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, bro. I just had a plan. What you talking about? You gotta be more specific, dog.
Auntie Kim basement. Auntie Kim house, bro. Like
It was a lot of moments up down there.
I know. So listen, y'all. This is old. This is like just old. But I just want y'all to see the journey of how certain things came about. You know what I'm saying? How things came about. So this is post Job Corps. We really kind of fresh out of Job Corps. I think you just got back home from Job Corps, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? You really just got back home from Job Corps. And so, you know, we over there and I'm gonna do an interview with him too. Cause y'all definitely want to talk to him because this dude
I took
from
over. I took over
side.
here. I took over everybody business too.
so so basically we had a day we just in the studio. It really wasn't a studio, it really was a living room. But wherever the mic in the computer was the yo.
That was the yo boy.
It was the yo, you know what I'm saying? So you know, it was so crazy because you know, he started singing on the mic or whatever. Who started off? Was it you that started singing first? I think it was you. And so I heard you start singing, and I started
Yeah.
singing.
That boy said, well, I can do
That boy, he started saying, I started singing. Then he heard me, then he started singing. And we were just going back and forth. And then it was females in there. They had their own boyfriends and stuff like that. And that was the
that.
first, to be honest with you, that was my first time really seeing the reactions of a woman listen to me sing outside of my mom and my sisters. You
That's
know what
why
I'm
I
saying?
didn't want to say nothing. I was trying to make sure that what it was that you were talking about.
Yeah,
But
that's what I'm talking about. Like I wasn't going. It wasn't like nothing crazy happened.
yeah,
It was just a funny time, and just to seeing the reaction
yeah, definitely.
of them doing that. But that sparked the R&B, and that sparked it. Me and you doing that music hard together, like for real. And I don't know what it was. It just seemed like we're supposed to be doing this. Like, you know, I
Definitely.
don't. It was just so organic. So what was that day like for you, bro?
Hey, it was just fun, bro.
It
You know what I'm
was.
saying? It was just fun. I mean, the reaction was cool, but I
That
had
part.
my sister, we'll be in Bankhead Court, or when she stayed at Elton Ridge, it was a dude that stayed next to her that can sing, and she'll tell me, "Hey, this dude right here, he swear he just when he walk up, just hit a note." You know what I'm saying? So so I do stuff like that in the apartment and get them reaction. You know what I'm saying? Or I done seen reaction like, dang, he can sing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was fun though, bro. To be
I,
honest
I
with you,
had I
it
had
was,
super fun with that.
and,
And that
and
and
it really took me by surprise because I wasn't looking for the reaction. Now that was the first time I got that reaction, and these females dudes was in
yeah.
the room. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying?
Cause they had like they didn't care.
Yeah, so it was, yeah.
Like they didn't care at
That,
all.
this,
No, but that brings me to something else. Like one thing that I loved and I enjoy is like when we'll be around your family and how You know, I remember the first time I hung out with you and your family, and everybody sing. Everybody sings. Like
Yeah.
your family is so talented. I mean, from your sisters, nieces, nephews, your kids, everybody talented over there. You know, and so it's so funny because even though you're not my blood brother, but you like my brother, so it's like the same thing when you cut on my side of my family, because everybody do something talented, can rap, sing, do something. So, you know, like, how was that growing up in a household where everybody talented like that?
It was fun, bro. Like, I mean, like growing up, it was definitely fun. It was fun, bro. But like I say, like we came from the struggle for real. So it was like, was this gonna be the out? Is this gonna work? You know what I'm saying? But growing up in it, bro, it was fun. But my background is silent. Like, have you ever heard of the Pay Sisters?
Mm-hmm.
So
yep. Gospel group.
yeah, so I went to a reunion down in Pelham, Georgia, and I met some of the other Paces, and like they were telling us we some kin to the Pace Sisters, but it's a lot of people. I had one little cousin or something, man. I'm talking about, man, that boy a monster. I wish I could run back into him. But that was the only time we ever met. But we had people, I had people in my family that was already in the industry. You feel what I'm saying? But I ain't understand what was going on. I was still young. Like I ain't know to just say, hey, cuz, you know, let do this, do that, let's chop it up so we can, you know, but it was fun, bro. It was fun to that real struggle kicked in and you had to go make a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I understand, bro. Man, what's my other question I want to ask you, bro? So we talked about your upbringing. We talked about, you know, some job corps stuff and all this stuff. We just talked about how me and you started really kind of working together. Um, what about like and guess what? I can cut some of this stuff out too. So if I'm taking too long,
I already know it. I already know.
I'm gonna chop some of this junk. I'm trying to think of some of these questions. This junk looks so hard too, looking at this. But but what are let's go to Blood or Water. Let's go to Blood or Water. All right. So with Blood or Water, you know, tell people about the Blood or Water album and what and why you put it together and what it's about. And you know, just give me some backdrop on the Blood or Water.
Uh man, I think that title everybody can relate to because it was a saying that people used to always say that blood is thicker than water. And in a lot of cases, that ain't always factual. You feel what I'm saying? And that's how I came up with that whole concept, blood or water. Like which one really thicker, which one really strong. You feel what I'm saying? But the whole album really just based on telling me you love me and cutting me, stabbing me in my back at the same time you hug me. You see what I'm saying? And that's what blood or water is in a nutshell. But it give you a piece of me, like just all throughout the whole album. So they talk about being crossed by family and friends. You feel what I'm saying? But if you want to hear some real content and real good music, man, blood or water is a piece of what's bringing it back.
All right, so let's talk about Overload. Let's talk about Overload. All right, because that dang song put me through the ringer. All right. So you, from your perspective, tell me how Overload came about on that project.
Honestly, man, it was a lot of hate going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that I had helped and they just took their side of a story and just their side was the only side. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like I wanted to voice it, say something about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like that honestly where it came from. Like yeah. When I say what I say, the hook say, I swear that hate got me loaded. These niggas faking, I know it. Can't love these, ain't no in them. You call them your friend, better check the venom. You know what I'm saying? And it's really just snakes. That really where it came from. Honestly, just to be honest, bro, it came from a lot of people that I had done really helped. I really helped out, and they stayed around me so long where they felt like they could suck something out of them. But if I had to address something, or it's something that you do, something that you did, and I addressed it, then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, the hate come. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody like to hear about them, bro. One thing I done learned, bro. Don't nobody like to hear about them, bro. Especially when it criticize them.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Don't nobody like to hear about them. That one thing I learned, bro. But that where it came from. Just a lot of people that I helped out, and the whole they changed the whole narrative, the whole scenario switched up to be something one. And that's where the hook came from.
From a song perspective, that song is so hard. Like that song is so hard, bro. Like, you know, your flow on there. So if people heard my Holy Strap song, like how I do my flow on there, this guy. I'm just keeping 100. Like it just when I heard the beat, it just I wanted to like it just felt like he needed to be on the song. Back up in here. All right, y'all. So all right, so listen. So back to the overload. The thing that reason why that song kicked my butt, bro, because you know you asked me to remake it, and you know, and how many variations of that song, how many variations of that beat did we go through before we found something that matched what you like to fit that song? Because I don't think, man, like
it was good for.
it was a good phone. But one thing I can say is that you was like, bro, you can do it. You really motivated me to get that. You're like, bro, I know you can do it, bro. You can do it. So to actually get that done for you, say, bro, this hot. I like this. I like this. This dope right here, bro. This fine. You know what I'm saying? And just trying to, and you know what's so funny about that? Because at that time I was making a bunch of R&B stuff. So to jump back from making all those R&B type remixes that I was making and jumping it back, do some hip hop type of stuff that you was doing, I had to find my groove. And I remember y'all was like, there you go, this preach right here. This bro. This preach right here. He back. He back. And so yeah, man, that part was like it pushed me, bro. I was just like, man, but it made me realize, okay, all right, I gotta start back, not just doing the R&B stuff so much. I gotta do some other type of stuff, man. And but that song let me know. And then when I don't want to call him Cash on here, but I just called his name, but Sal came over, and then when he came and freaked it, like that boy editing skills is
Oh
like
yeah,
is
ridiculous,
ridiculous, bro. Like
ridiculous.
I'm dope at editing, but that boy editing skills is he a monster. I'm telling you, once we get him on here though, I would like to have all three of us on there, but I'm gonna let him have his one by himself. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I'm let him by himself. But like that'll be because he got that boy worked with so many people. It's crazy. So on that album, bro, like what do you think? What do you think is like the best song on that project to you?
Jeez. Oh man. To me,
To you.
boy, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. To me, honestly, I think that to be honest with you, I think the first and the last song was the hardest. Like just me knowing exactly what I'm talking about and dealing with certain situations. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't really like to get into bars. And that's the reason why I kind of showed my versatile skills on that project because it's some on there for everybody. You know what I'm saying?
All
It's
right,
some on
so
there for everybody. But bar for bar, I think that intro and that last song.
let's play Blood or Water right quick.
What song you play?
The intro.
Word for word, bar for
Yeah,
bar.
it go hard.
Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lately, baby, shit been crazy, baby. I just been chasing that paper lately. My own people, they're the one that hate me. I promise I love them, been pray to hate me. Can they say the same? Man, cause I ain't stay the same. But I came from nothing, so had to change. I'm trying to get it, they don't want me with it. How you love me, hate to see me win it. I don't want it if the one to send it. When I pull up, make sure they see me in it. I did it, yo. No hand out, I'm different, I stand out. I promise mama understand now. Everybody that's riding ain't riding for you. Fall and see who really down for you. My water brothers, they go harder for me. You ain't checking for me until shit get ugly. Just cause they hug you, that don't mean they love you. Just cause they blood, that don't mean they love you. Just cause they smile don't mean they happy for you. Hate to see you up and rather see you struggle. Wake 'em up, these niggas undercover. I might get slept on, won't be stepped on. Holding your breath, waiting on me to fail. I promise you will not be here alone. They say bloody thicker, I say water richer. I mix them up and got a clearer picture. They say Black Boy you sick and we miss you. Since quarantine I gotten sick. That Rona out, going copping now. It's my blood sign, this shit popping out. Blood or water, this is bloody water. I've been through all kind of bloody water. Said I've been crawled by my blood and water. Can't tell the difference between blood and water. Blood or water, this is bloody water. I've been through all kind of bloody water. Said I've been crawled by my blood and water. Can't tell the difference between blood.
All right, so now that's his intro, and that's hard. That beat, now that was another song that we had to remake like 2-3 times. It was one version though was so hard.
Oh yeah. Something happened with the computer or something.
No, your kid said, but Dad, I like the beat, but I don't think it go to it. So you got rid of that one. So it's all good. But that it was hard. It was so hard though. I was like, but that right there is ridiculous. Like, you know what I'm saying? And it was so mellow and chill, you know what I'm saying? But me personally, I like that. I like the intro. It's funny because every time I had like 2 other interviews, I asked them like, what's the best song? And nobody can really say because I know me, like all my songs are, it's hard to say because I like all my songs. So the whole album hot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Um, so it's kind of hard for artists to kind of say what's their favorite song. You know, some
Right.
people can do it, but unless a lot of times I hear people they'll say if they just done a song and this is the newest song on there, so they done heard the other songs a million times. So the newest song is their favorite,
Right.
you know. But like mine's on here, I have 3 songs on here that I think Overload, Overload, Cowbell,
Definitely.
Cowbell, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, see, so I'm so happy that I got you on this interview because this going out to the world to see, and now people can get to see our actual conversation about you putting this, really pushing this, bro. We need to push this, bro. Bro, look,
Hey,
hey, look, people in the comments.
I got $500 for the bitch dance that can come up.
All right, so we're gonna play cowbell right now. Y'all heard what this man just said. He got $500 for the person that can take this song and do it on YouTube. Y'all need to spam him on what's your TikTok and all that? What's your TikTok?
I think it's one circle Black Boy.
One Circle Black Boy. So One Circle Black Boy. I'm gonna play this song, and y'all like it. Go find the song.
I can send it to you, and you can just post. You can post my tags.
I'm gonna put all your information inside of the description. This is Cowbell. This song go hard.
Say that cowbell, baby, make it move, move, move. Make it ring, ding, ding. Make a ding, ring, ring. Let them know you come and make a move, move, move. Shake it, baby, shake it like a you. Keep the bell ringing, I wanna lose you. No. Say that cowbell, baby, make it move, move, move. Make it move, move, move. Make it move, move, move. Look, hey, shake some for me. You can't ignore me. I can make it rain in this club. I'm talking pouring. Please don't bore me, cause I can make you move, move, move. If you're boring, like shout to BAD. No CAP, up in VIP, like oh my G-O-D. You got it, baby, can't deny you, baby. All gas, no brakes, she gon' drive me crazy. And I've been drinking, so I'm swerving now, I'm merging back to her lane. She shaking fast, it's moving slow, the gas I'm burning must be propane. The gas I'm burning must be, but don't stop, bounce it, roll it, hold it, she can't control it. Okay, keep going and going, and the money that we got, it won't stop. We keep throwing and throwing and throwing. Say that cowbell, baby, make it move, move, move. Make it ring, ding, ding, make a ding, ring, ring. Let them know you come and make a move, move, move. Shake it, baby, shake it like a you. Keep the bell ringing, I wanna lose you. No. Say that cowbell, baby, make it move, move, make it move, move, make it move, move. Like shout to hit my line like did my theme song black. You make them wanna bring the ringtone back. Them cheeks back and forth like it's ping pong. Hippity hee haw, hey that's a seesaw. Hey make it move, drop it low, rock your knees off. Now put your hands on your knees like you're taking a break and make it move, move, move like you're making a shake. Cute face, nice waist with a whole lot of cake. And I love the way you rock them hips, make it pop then dip. Bring it back up and do the cowgirl skip. You got it, baby, you can't hide it, baby. Now get loose, shake it, pop it, drop it, make them empty wallets. Tell the official, blow the whistle. Baby girl, make that thing double trip. Yeah. Say that cowbell, baby, make it move, 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 make it.
Bruh, that right there is a hit. That's a hit, bro.
That's $500, man, for whoever come up with the bitch dance. If it, I say this, if we figure out how to let the people vote, and it's two people end up tied up and they have to fight for it, I'd do $1,000.
Boy, y'all hear that?
Whoever
y'all hear that now? Listen, look. Listen, what's the date? The date is November 14th. I'm putting this out next week. I'm gonna put this video out this week. I gotta stick to my plan. But this is going out next week, bro. It's November 14th. So we're gonna put this out, bro. And once this go out, y'all be paying attention to it, bro. We gotta push it, bro. We gotta push it. All right, y'all. So listen, look, I'm sorry that we had to kind of cut that short. My camera went off like twice, and it kind of died on me. So, but it is okay. We got a lot of good information in there, man. This not gonna be the last time y'all see Black Boi The Sheep. That's my bro, man. He will be back on. Y'all will be seeing him again. Also, man, if you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Leave a comment, man. And share this video with somebody, man. Let somebody know about what you have seen here today. And get at your boy, man. I love you guys. Peace. God bless. All right, let's go.